Daytona, the world's most famous beach.
Outdoor stores, rain, seasonal Halloween stores, Hooters,
NASCAR doctor.
Good evening, everyone, from Daytona Beach, the Ocean Center to be specific. We're here tonight for a WWE house show, and this is the line for parking. The Daytona Center has held Bike Week events before. We met the guys from Orange County Choppers here before. Bike Week normally happening one block up that way. The Ocean Center is where Jess had her high school graduation ceremony. We've also seen multiple CEO and AEW type events here. CEO, New Japan Wrestling event here, as well as one of the first quasi kind of major events or preliminary events for AEW. But most importantly for the Ocean Center. Bash at the Beach, this was the founding location for the NWO.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
That's right, in this building, Hulk Hogan was the surprise third man.
You can call this the New World Order of Wrestling, brother.
And honestly, it would be really nice if they said something about the NWO forming here tonight, because it's the first time I think they're running this location since Scott Hall passed away. And so this is a really interesting event for us to go to. Tickets were on sale for a while, and they weren't moving, like at all. And then they ran a sale because of John Cena's anniversary with the company. John Cena came out on Raw a couple weeks ago. Apparently they haven't finalized negotiating his appearance at SummerSlam yet. And that event is rapidly approaching, and he was supposed to be centered, the event was supposed to be centered around him. So in any event, in order to boost tickets for this event, they had this ridiculous sale. I think every ticket might have been $20 or $30 for the event. Every ticket. So our tickets are on the floor, a few rows back from the ring. Still like $20, I think. So overall product from WWE, really tanking lately. Really tanking. So much questionable activity with Vince McMahon, sexual harassment lawsuits, all these other things popping up. He stepped down as CEO. Stephanie acting as CEO at this point. Really, really strange times for the company, but we're here for it. I think at this point, if you're a casual fan of the WWE or wrestling in general, you'd be hard-pressed to be able to name 10 main performers that are on the roster on a regular basis. There's a lot of people that are hurt and a lot of newer kids coming up. I don't know who's going to be at this house show tonight because the main event was advertised to be inclusive of Cody Rhodes, and he's hurt, so he ain't going to be here, at least wrestling. There's a decent sized line to get in. What an odd list of items to not be allowed in. No money in the bank briefcases allowed in the door, unless you buy them inside. The line for concessions. This venue is awful. And merchandise. There we can see all of the merchandise. John Cena's towel, Never Give Up. His newer shirt. All kinds of John Cena merch. And Cody Rhodes. And Scott Hall. Scott Hall. We also have little mini lunchbox Money in the Banks. Tiny commemorative titles.
Do you want a bag of these?
So these are our seats for the night. Interesting. Right here. But the numbers for our seats don't exist. They literally end before they get to 13 and 14, but they said to sit in the last two seats. So I'm quite sure that somebody's going to show up and say that this is their seats. And just a quick peek around, they didn't really sell any seats that are, I wouldn't even say they're upper deck, they're just the second half of like the 100 section. And the same thing on this side, so it's run as a very small house show, almost like a high school gymnasium.
Oh, God, it's Byron Saxton.
Doudrop is actively fighting Alexa Bliss's doll. Exciting! I think it's Veer Mahan, but we got problems with seats still here too because the Ocean Center is a piece of trash. And this guy's just allowed to stand in the aisle, taking video or pictures right in front of security of the people working here. Clearly don't care. Here with the win. Oh, nice.
When my head goes up, your mouths go shut. Oh, what they call these people? They call them Daytonians.
My goodness, the street profits are here. I think we're heading into intermission time here.
All right, time for a status check. Want to make sure everybody's feeling around. I want to make sure everybody is enjoying the show so far tonight.
During intermission, Byron Sexton's over here taking pictures and signing autographs. And we're back.
Daddy, daddy, I like the party. I be kicking like karate. Okay, from here to there, to all the way. Let's see what y'all got. What's up? I've been wanting to say this for a long time, and it's been bothering me, y'all. I've been wanting to pull you to the side and talk to you. Omar, I'm your pappy, man.
Almost with the easy win, but hilarious. Biggest bump on the night.
Unity!
Oh, something's in the crowd.
While no one else can see what's going on in the crowd. No screen. Is everybody standing in the aisle watching? Including the security guard. Yikes. That's the show and the race back to the car. Well, back home, day after WWE Live, Sunday Slam. Really fun event. I gotta be honest, it was a lot more fun than I had anticipated it being. The crowd was very active for the size of the crowd, and crowd like the complete second level of seats, which I think the first level of seats only has like maybe 20 rows tops. So it was just basically the first section, and floor seats, and not all of the floor seats were taken either, and not all of the first section were occupied. So very weak draw, but the people that came were having a great time. I have to hats off to the talent and the performers from the WWE. They went out and above and beyond anything that I would have anticipated. Although it felt like, kind of like watching NXT back when they would run like the armories and things like that. Or maybe high school gymnasiums, things like that, almost like that type of size. The crowd was way into it, and the performers didn't act like it was anything less than like an MSG type of show. So that was really cool. A lot of folks from Raw on the card also, so it was really great. Like if you watched and those talents from TV, they were there, and they performed. It was well worth the discounted price of what they were charging. And I had not been back to a WWE event in some time, so it was great to get back out and check out the WWE talent. The last wrestling show I think we went to was AEW in May, maybe Double or Nothing, or one of those pay-per-views that was at UCF. And I'd like to get back out to AEW at some point too, because now the lines are really kind of blurred. What used to make AEW unique was the talent that they brought in from the indies and kind of homegrown talent, and now it's really kind of like a recycle bin for a lot of WWE guys, and a lot of the classic AEW guys kind of getting pushed out, I think, in lieu of those WWE talents. On that note, getting out of here. Thanks a lot for coming along. Thank you very much for all of your likes, comments, and subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great day. We'll see you guys.
Something in my eye.
Was it love?
Do it!